Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in today's episode of Super Smooth's Test It, Fix It, and Run It, where I take one of my locomotives that's been sitting around and I test it, and if necessary, fix it, and I'll definitely run it. So let's see what today's locomotive is. Hey, thanks for joining me on today's inaugural episode. And the other ones were getting way too hard to control in terms of time, so we are going to do this format instead. Susie Sheep is still going to be around, but we're changing things. All right, today's is a limited edition Proto E7 Phase 1 locomotive set, and these had QSI sound from the factory. Now, I don't know a whole lot about whether these are common or uncommon. I've never seen Proto E units like this from the factory with QSI sound, but supposedly both of these are powered, both have sound. So let's go ahead and take a look. Looks like the instructions aren't going to tell us a whole lot. I'm not getting a whole bunch out of those. So let's see what we can see here. And these have also been professionally at least weathered, and it looks like there have been details added on top of it. I don't know if I've ever seen these types of extra details on a Proto. They might be native to this and maybe no one touched it. I don't know, but I don't think so. Look at this. We've got the grab irons on the front and we've got 3 guys in there that are painted. And what I'm used to seeing with Proto are the 2 people way off to the side that are just molded in black plastic. So I don't know. I think this is a lot of custom work. It looks, at least in my initial looks, I don't know if these have been run, and from my glance at the wheels there, I don't think this thing has been run, and if it hasn't been run very much. Let me pop the other one out of here, and we will take a look at it. There we go. All right. Again, good looking cab figures. It looks like, I think these are custom. I think somebody's worked with these, and boy, do they look good. They're separate numbers, 100 and 103. Look at the big numbers on there. And if these things light up, that's going to look really good. I think something's been done to these professionally. It's good weathering. I don't run a lot of weathered stuff because I'm an overgrown raccoon. I've said it before. And I like things that are colored and colorful. So I don't like weathering my stuff, but let's see what we have. All right, I'm running on analog mode right now, and what happened is I flipped it into reverse, and it gave the long and too short, and I don't know if the proper reverse signal, I think, is 3 horn bursts, but I'm not sure what's going on. Again, I'm running on analog right now. Oh yeah, turned the power down too much, no wonder it went off. Wow, look at that. Now, it sounds like to me that there's a single engine here. I can't hear 2 starting up, but you know what? It sounds kind of good, and it sounds kind of nicely reverby. Boy, I actually like these. These sound great. In analog mode, I'm not sure what's causing the horn to go on and off. I really don't know. I do have a number of other QSI locomotives, but they are almost all, with the exception of one that I can think of, steam engines. One thing about QSI is that it is a bizarre company to me. I kind of don't get it. It looked like they were going great guns for a while there. They look like they were the leader in DCC sound. And then, I don't know, they're still around from what I can tell, but it looks like their last new product, the Titan, came out about a decade ago. But they still have a website. They still look like they're at least in some sort of operation. They have a forum that people are posting to. So I really don't know what the story is with QSI. The only thing I know about QSI from sort of the perspective of a consumer is a lot of their stuff sounds kind of dated now. Sounds kind of tinny and trebly. Their steam engine stuff is acceptable to me to the point where my QSI steam engines, I don't feel necessarily like changing them out. I just don't have to do that. One thing about this is just, this sounds kind of good. I don't know how to describe it. It's actually very reverby. I'm not going to pull this shell apart to see what kind of speakers are in here, but this sounds pretty good. Okay, well, that's all fine and well, but let's go ahead and take out the DCC and get those running. I wouldn't run these under analog on my own layout, my primary layout. So let's go ahead and get the DCC going here, and we got to figure out what address these things are at. I'm going to go ahead and take the address of these things at face value anyway. So we're going to try number 100, jack up the speed setting to 128, and let's see if this thing will start up. Okay, they are not at face value, so let's go ahead and try them at 3. Okay, they're not at 3 either, so let me go ahead and try to program an address into them. Oh wait, well, I can't do that since I don't know what the address. Well, doggone it. Let me see if I'm gonna have to put these on the main. Hang on, I gotta switch things over. Well, how do you like that? Everything's working. Looks good. Try some of the other functions. Let's plop a 103 down on the track here since we've got that one obviously working, and we'll have to go through a programming sequence with it, I believe, so that we can get it running on 103. So let's do that. Okay, well, there you go. I've got 2 bouncing baby E7As that are very nice. In fact, arguably, these are the 2 of the nicest ones that I've seen come through my workshop, my little desk here. So that's really wonderful. Just, I'm actually pleasantly surprised because, as a historian, I'm always wondering what in the world have these gone through? What can these tell me? Look at that. The crawl is nice. The gears aren't cracked. Everything's working very, very well. Wow, I'm really impressed. All right, so as long as I can, at the end of these, I'm going to give you a running session. And I hope you enjoy it. This is the first episode, and like I said, I was just really unable to control the time of the train grab bags. They were fun. I really enjoyed doing them, but you don't see how many of these didn't work, and I had to work on them, and I hope I could cobble together ones that last about 20 minutes. Just didn't work. So thanks for tuning into this one, and I will give you a short running session here, which I hope you enjoy. Take care, Stay safe. Happy model railroading. Talk to you later. See you.